In a charming little town, there was a boy full of curiosity and dreams. He used to spend his summer vacations at his grandfather's house, where unexpected adventures awaited him every day. One of those days, he approached his wise grandfather and confessed with eyes full of sparkle, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be successful. Can you teach me some secrets to get there?" The grandfather smiled, a smile full of mystery, and led him to a hidden nursery on the outskirts of the town. From there, they returned with two small plants, each seeming to hold deep secrets. Carefully, the grandfather planted one of them in a pot, protecting it indoors, while the other was left outside, under the open sky. "Which one do you think will thrive more in the future?" asked the grandfather, his wise eyes shining with anticipation. The boy pondered for a moment, feeling the weight of uncertainty in the air, before responding, "The plant inside, of course. It's protected from dangers outside like strong sun, storms, and animals." The grandfather nodded, his smile revealing a deeper knowledge than words could express. "Let's wait and see what fate has in store for them," he murmured, echoing the promise of adventures yet to be lived. "But Grandpa, why two plants?" "What do you want to teach me with this?" the boy asked, curious. "Ah, my grandson, life has many hidden lessons. Sometimes we need to look beyond the obvious to understand the true value of things," said the grandfather with an enigmatic look. "You'll see. Each plant has something important to show." The days passed, and the boy eagerly watched the plants. "Grandpa, the plant outside is facing a lot. Will it survive?" "It will if it's strong enough," replied the grandfather. "Life out there is tough, but it's where we learn to be resilient." The boy looked at the plant inside the house. "And what about this one? It looks pretty comfortable." "Yes, but is it preparing for the real world?" The grandfather smiled, letting the boy reflect. Each day brought new questions and more mysteries. "Grandpa, what do you think will happen to them?" "Let's wait and see, my boy," the grandfather said calmly. "The answers are coming. Just be patient." The boy felt a mix of excitement and curiosity grow within him. He could hardly wait to see what the future held for the two little plants, and for himself. Long days passed, and the boy continued to think about the plants and his grandfather's words. One day, he returned to his grandfather's house, eager to see how the plants were doing. "Grandpa, have the plants grown?" he asked, full of curiosity. The grandfather smiled, a mysterious glint in his eyes. "Come with me. Let's see." They walked together to where the potted plant was. The boy looked at it, impressed. "Grandpa, it's big and beautiful. It has grown a lot." "Yes," said the grandfather. "It had constant protection and care. It grew well, but it was always sheltered." The grandfather then led the boy to the plant they had left outside. When they arrived, the boy was surprised. The small plant had transformed into a large tree, with branches stretching out like welcoming arms. "Grandpa, this tree is enormous. How did it manage to grow so much out here, facing the sun and the rain?" The grandfather smiled, pleased with his grandson's surprise. This tree faced many difficulties: strong sun, storms, fierce winds, but each challenge made it stronger and more resilient. The boy looked at his grandfather, thinking about his words. "So, Grandpa, you mean that challenges are important for growing and becoming strong?" "Exactly," replied the grandfather, wisdom in his voice. "Challenges shape us, teach us to be resilient. True success comes from overcoming difficulties and learning from them." The boy reflected for a moment, admiring the large tree. "So why didn't the plant inside the house grow as much?" "It didn't have the chance to face challenges," the grandfather explained. "Without challenges, it didn't develop the same strength and resilience." The boy still had a burning question inside him. But Grandpa, how can facing difficulties help us so much? The grandfather smiled again, a smile full of mystery. Imagine the plant outside. Every storm it faced made its roots grow deeper, searching for water and holding on to the earth. Every day of strong sun taught it to conserve water and energy. These challenges made it stronger and capable of facing anything. That means, if I want to be successful, I need to face my challenges and not run away from them, asked the boy, with a new understanding in his eyes. That's right, said the grandfather, placing his hand on the boy's shoulder. Challenges are like teachers that give us valuable lessons. Facing them is the only way to grow and discover our true potential. The boy looked again at the large tree, feeling a new determination grow within him. I'll remember that, Grandpa. I'll face my challenges and learn from them. The grandfather smiled proudly. That's the spirit. Life is full of challenges, but each one is an opportunity for growth. Never forget that. They continued to walk through the garden, and the grandfather stopped near a small wooden table under the shade of the tree. They sat down, and the grandfather took out an old wooden box. What is this, Grandpa? Asked the boy, curious. It's a memory box, said the grandfather. Each item inside has a story. Would you like to hear one of them? The boy nodded eagerly. The grandfather took out a small antique watch from the box. This watch belonged to my grandfather. He always said that time is our greatest teacher. The things that truly matter take time to grow and mature. Like the tree outside? Asked the boy. Exactly, replied the grandfather. And just as time helps trees grow strong, it also helps us grow if we use each moment to learn and develop. Do you have more stories, Grandpa? Asked the boy, fascinated. I have many, said the grandfather, smiling. Each one with a different lesson. Life is full of stories, my boy, and each one of them teaches us something valuable. The moral of this story teaches us a powerful lesson about life and personal growth. Just like the plant that faced storms and challenges outside, we too need to confront difficulties and adversities to become stronger and more resilient. In our daily lives, we often seek to avoid problems and choose the easy path, but it is by facing obstacles that we discover our true potential. Each difficulty we encounter is an opportunity for learning and growth. When we encounter challenges at work, in relationships, or in any area of life, we should remember that these difficult moments are like storms that strengthen us. They teach us to be more creative, to develop new skills, and to find solutions to complex problems. Avoiding challenges might give us a temporary sense of comfort, but it is only by facing them that we truly grow. Just as the plant sheltered inside remained fragile and small, we too remain limited if we do not expose ourselves to life's challenges. Therefore, embrace challenges. See them as teachers with valuable lessons to impart. Believe in your ability to overcome difficulties and use each experience as a stepping stone toward success. Remember, true growth comes from overcoming adversities. The more you face and learn from your challenges, the stronger and more prepared you become to achieve your dreams and goals. View each obstacle as an opportunity for growth, and you will see that you are capable of much more than you imagine. Life is a continuous journey of learning and growth. Every challenge we encounter along the way is a chance to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So, do not fear difficulties. Face them with courage and determination, and you will see that, like the great tree that grew by facing storms, you too will flourish and become magnificent. If you enjoyed the story and it resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next videos. So, until the next video.